play if they want to make it to the playoffs at the end of next week.
They absolutely are, Pugger. And I mean, stage one, when these teams clashed, it was a rapid 4-0 for Houston, but I believe it's going to be a very different outcome today. This team is actually looking incredible with the introduction of Fisher. He has completely revitalized it. The way they're playing is so good. I mean, Big Goose himself, that guy has incredible hair. I just point out. It wasn't even the main point I was trying to make, but when it comes to
right there, dude.
Okay, all right, you want to go there.
Now, Surefour was on Sombra a lot last week. Do you expect that to be his main hero? What should we expect from the DPS?
Well, I don't really think we'll see that much Sombra. Generally, when Surefour is in the lineup, we see more Soldier play. So I think we'll see more hitscan play. Maybe we'll see the Sombra. I mean, it is one of Surefour's pocket picks, right? So
we are going to Volskaya as well.
Yeah, so I mean, we could very likely see the Sombra play if you want to surprise your opponents, but you don't want to be the team that always plays the Sombra, right? Because you need to throw a curveball once in a while and prevent the enemy team to be able to adapt to you.
Last week, all eyes were on Fissure. Zoe, who's your player to watch today from the Gladiators?
Oh man, well, from the Gladiators, it's still going to be on Fisher, I'm sorry. But I also want to see the coordination together with Asher. I still am kind of looking for more of that in their games.
A little coordination. We'll see if the dives are coming in for the Gladiators. Our match is ready. Let's send it to the casters. It's Somewhere with Hex.
Thanks so much, Puckett. Puckett, you know, I'd be happy to be with Puckett's face every day of the week. I don't know about you, Hex, but him back on the desk, that's right, air horns. Mountain Dew, Doritos, let's just throw it all in there along with Semler. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the desk. They're much too hip for me. I think there was like Drake lines or something. I don't know. I don't know what a Drake is, but I heard it's cool.
There's like a rake. There are a few rakish things as well, but a Drake is well, I hear he makes music from his house.
There's a picture of him on the internet saying yes and no. I don't know. It's some sort of meme I've heard is also a cool thing.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, well, it's clearly meme.
I mean, this is such a we're all so narcissistic, right? You know, that it all works out.
I am out of my depth when it comes to stuff that is thought of as cool. Very clearly there. I am not out of my depth as we go to Volskaya above the icy waters here in Russia. We'll see what they wanted. I think they alluded to some Sombra. Of course, Sombra's home map, home of the cinematic. She controls robots. And then we'll see what Surefour wants to... I mean, that's why they're assuming we're going to see Sombra, because Surefour is in rather than Hydration, who's been the ace of this Gladiators team. But Surefour's been playing a lot on the Volskaya map, and the Gladiators have reaped the benefits of it. They're 100% win rate on Volskaya, have yet to lose on this map.
Yeah, definitely kind of the home map developing for him, and you need that as a team, right? You need to have one map you can turn to and be like, right, here we feel comfortable, everything is working, we know we can get a win here, and the Gladiators have definitely got that when it comes to Volskaya, and well, we will be seeing it in just a moment's time, but the Sombra will be in play.
Well, the other map that if we get there is Houston Outlaws' home field would be Gibraltar. They're at 100% win rate there. It's also in the pool. It's just going to matter if that map matters when we get there. The Gladiators have been on a tear. Houston going the other direction. And look, I don't really care what the GMs or the coaches say. Tracer has been an issue for this team. And all the best teams in the Overwatch League have top-tier Tracers. You can have a list of who are the 5 best Tracers in Overwatch, and that list is going to line up with the 5 best teams in Overwatch for the most part. I mean, you look at London and New York and Seoul, they're the best Tracers, and they're the best teams.
They're pretty good Tracers, yeah. There's also my boy Soon! But, you know, we can get that another time. It didn't really work out for Soon today.
To my detriment, I've always been a huge fan of Clockwork. I still have faith in Clockwork. He is the natural Tracer, was the best scout player in Team Fortress 2 history. Still trying to translate that into results, and here we go. Houston's rollout. They're going to have to push into a Sombra, and Big Goose and Shaz on their most comfortable support heroes in Ana and Zenyatta, respectively.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Surefour and Big Pack Room already to start things off. Cool Matt going to get on to the high ground here. Try and set things up, as there is going to be a bit of the dive coming through here from Los Angeles Gladiators, taking a bit of a poke as things. Bishu heavily under fire, but the hack is there, and Cool Matt's wondering, why is his mech not there anymore either?
Oh, why is this team not there? It's because they all got eliminated on the entry there. This is when the Gladiators are at their best, in my opinion, is when they take it to you. Not a passive team on the defense. They see them coming in, and they simply lock that door down. Kill 2 right off the bat. Linkser fell, Raucus fell, and that was all she wrote for that fight.
We got a bit of the volley going in. Unfortunately, you don't really want to be shooting at Gladiators right now because that's only going to charge the EMP for Surefour, who's just going to be all smiles. Yeah, a bit of a scary moment there. Definitely not the guy you want to run into. Linkser with that flashbang can end Sombra so quickly.
Able to work around these packs so far. Fissure's going to go up to the high ground where his supports are sitting. Right now, Houston doesn't really have anyone to pressure this high ground. So they need to send their tanks up there maybe to pressure the supports, but they're instead going to pressure on the low ground. That is a huge cog now down. Fissure out of the fight.
Yeah, wondering what happened there because he just threw himself out into the open. Asher working well. He managed to pick up the kill on Raucus there behind the EMP from Surefour. And so there is a bit of an opening here perhaps for Los Angeles to try and turn the tide, but Boink will get the res off on Raucus. And things looking a little grim here for the Gladiators.
It was where Raucus died that allowed them to resurrect it, and you have to take that into consideration. The EMP is a guaranteed kill on his Zenyatta for the most part, even if you're not the one getting it. But you want to kill him where he's out in the open, where you can't get the resurrection going, especially you know they're running that Mercy. So if you kill him out in the open, then you can camp it, maybe even get the Mercy there who's going to be baited in to try to res him and take him down, but not working out there. So still a solid defense because Volskaya first. If you can hold him once or twice, you've already had a good defense. Los Angeles in a decent position on their defense going forward because they have both support ultimates.
They do. They can definitely slow things down here with that nano boost. Linkster saying hello though. If he can clip Big Goose, that would be a big one. Big Goose hanging in there, but not long enough. Linkster with the dash. Shaz with that snipe. But both supports dead now for Los Angeles Gladiators. Big deal, however, is that Big Goose did manage to get his nano off before he died.
He pressured him, then Nano went on to Fissure there. Fissure's going to pop his Primal Rage, just trying to get some pressure, but so far it is all Houston in the kill feeder. Links are on the carry.
Yeah, and there we go. Surefour with the other EMP. That could actually try and swing things their way. Muma doing a good job of dancing in the corner, trying to limit damage taken. It's all about outlasting at this point. Houston Outlaws. On this point, there will be a contest last second here. But it's not going to really get a kill. And well, it's not going to buy a whole lot of time either as he gets D-backed and destroyed.
He was back and buy just a little bit more time. The Maywall is out. They need to get just a little bit more time. The Maywall is out. They need to get 8 kills. The Los Angeles Gladiators bring this one back. They've done a good job on the stall so far. Gladiators bring this one back. They've done a good job on the stall so far.
Linkster even has the Dragon Blade there and it's closing out. Linkster even has the Dragon Blade coming through here. Closing from the Houston Outlaws. Quick offense coming through here. Linkster really kicking it off there in a big way. Linkster really kicking it off there in a big way.
Getting that sneak pressure. He went around on the flank, was able to take that high ground. That's where Anos are generally set up. Flank was able to take that high ground. That's where Anos are generally set up. Pressure on, which forced Big Goose to use the nano early. Pressure on, which forced Fissure to fight a little bit different than he wanted. Then Fissure being pressured down as he was, and to pop Primal Rage a little bit earlier. Down as another couple seconds, they could have bought Rage a little bit earlier. That's another couple seconds they could have bought time on. So pressuring down Big Goose there, and I have to question why you stay on the Sombra there. And I have to question why you stay perhaps they thought they could definitely stabilize with those support ultimates. Perhaps they thought they could then go into the stabilize with those support ultimates. Enough kill potential there towards the end, and they got but not enough kill potential there towards the end, and they got snowballed.
They got wrecked. Small mistakes made, but Houston Outlaws are definitely not a team. Small mistakes made, those errors against, they will jump on it. Kind of Fissure those errors against, they will jump on it. And you know, it's a bit late to come back to the first point. There were definitely some mistakes made on the defense from Gladiators. There were definitely some mistakes made on the defense. 4 minutes 45 seconds in the bank for Houston Outlaws as they switch over to the defense. Los Angeles Gladiators now switch over to the defense. Los Angeles Gladiators now will be on the offense. And well, definitely not believing you, Muma. There we go. Definitely not believing you. Just change. There we go.
You know, trying to look on the bright side here, we did talk about a lot of the Tracer stuff going on with Houston there, but Clockwork comes of a very good round. 8 eliminations, 3 final blows. Most importantly, and I think this is trying to look on the bright side here, we did talk about a lot of the Tracer stuff going on with Houston there, but Clockwork comes of a very good round. If you're trying to account for the Tracer, that leaves Links are open to do a lot of damage there. Also did, you know, over 9,000 damage there just in that first half. So Clockwork, questions about him. Do they have a Tracer player? I still think he can be the answer if you just unleash him.
Yeah, just give him the room to breathe, room to work with. We'll see. He is going to be on that Tracer here for the second half, and we'll Surefour now.
Most importantly, and I
for his angle, great job by Raucus staying hidden. That was a closed angle, and that could have definitely gone down, but he played it safe. Raucus staying alive, that's what it's all about here.
Links are open to do a little pressure there from aforementioned Clockwork, trying to get to the back line. He's going to sit back there, still has not died. Now Surefour still looking for the angles. I don't know if Links are... Oh my!
Oh, what a play! Fissure there to capitalize. That headshot definitely was it. Not the full, but there was enough for the kill to get in. But Clockwork is just going ham right now, along with Cool Matt doing the damage. And Los Angeles Gladiators, they're getting whittled down. They're stuck in the room with no way out.
Very nice. There was a lot of damage there. Where the Resurrections were able to come in from. 9,000 Resurrection on just in that first half. So Gladiators there. Questions about him. Do they have a Tracer player? I still think I was going to say before Linkser dies, if I had to pick one Widow to not duel against, it would be Linkser. So Short4 has his work cut out for him.
And I think this is why he's going for such ballsy plays. I mean, launching himself out in the open like that, really having to take risks to catch Linkser off guard, because if you go straight up with Linkser, he knows all the angles, he's got you downloaded, he knows how to win those duels. So a bit of a missed opportunity there. Could have got the clip on Clockwork instead. We'll do some body damage, a little bit of damage to the paint is going to be on that Tracer here for the second map, and well, Short4 now looking for his angle. Great job by Raucus, stayed hidden. That was a closed angle, and that could have definitely gone south.
Beautiful pick.
He played it safe, Raucus. Staying alive, that's what it's all about here. This is the kill that really could swing things in the favor of Los Angeles Gladiators. A boot to the face. Clockwork is done. And while we will have Fisher kind of dancing here on the point, we do have Cool Matt, who's still alive. He can even buy more time if he wants with the self-destruct, trying to get it into a good angle, and he does. That will clear the site. So a little bit of time bought here by Houston Outlaws. Raucus with the kill on Asher as well, and then Raucus, get out! Fisher's having none of it.
Fisher was looking for that one. He was able to chase him down, knock him into the icy depths of Volskaya. And this should be it for the defense. They're going to come back in here and fight it just a little bit. Matt's going to buy a little bit of time at the least. They could start getting some reinforcements back into this, but you have to question, are you going to be able to hold Volskaya beating at this point? And that is 4 quick kills. They will stall it out, but now Gladiators will take point number 1. Point A.
Yeah, point A, point number 1. There are 2 points. You know, you have to be right. A, B. It all works out in the end, Hex. What's also pretty interesting to see here is that Boink has got that Valve still. Him dying did not allow him to farm it up or use it in that fight. So going into this first defense on the B point, Boink will have a little bit of an edge, and we'll see if he decides to get it into play here. Yep, immediately.
And this should be
actually solid work from
defense. They're going to come back in here and fight it just a little bit. Matt's going to buy a little bit of time at the least. They could start getting some reinforcements out of this, but you have to question the edge there. You're going to be able to hold it, just feeding at this point, and that is 4 quick kills. They will stall it out, but now Gladiators will take. Shaz takes down Clockwork again. He has been very difficult to deal with on Zenyatta, but Boink will bring Clockwork back into the mix. But already, Gladiators are going to have a slower time.
That was a bold resurrect as well, right out in the open. Linkser finds the kill on Shaz, and Short4 still hunting for targets. We'll be able to back off just in the nick of time. Big Goose topping him up, and with the trance, that allows for Gladiators to move together here as a unit. Clockwork does try to put up a fight, but it's getting a bit dicey for him. It's definitely looking a little thin. As you still have Linkser here with the replay, are buying a little bit more.
Nice patience there as they wait. The Zenyatta will come back on the point, install this up before the second tick is reached. Again, all you're looking for in the defense is 1 kill. 1 kill to restabilize this. That could be what they need. Move and take it down. All you're looking for in the defense is 1 kill. 1 kill to restabilize this. That could be what they need. Move and take it down. Asher is enormous. Gladiators will finish the round. 45 seconds separate the time banks between these 2 teams. Gladiators will finish the round. 45 seconds separate the time bank between.
Linkser, he had a Dragon Blade. Needs to get those frags.
I saw that dash through with 2 round posthumous kills.
Not these 2 teams. That many bodies alive there. Houston can't be so hungry for kills even after the point is over. They're still killing each other. Nobody on the point, and the Gladiators just needs to get those frags.
I saw that.